Hey everybody! Excited Utterance here, and I think my internet's garbage. What's going on? Can you see me? Can you hear me okay? Hi. Am I okay? I promise I'm not using filters. I'm not. Hello, hello. I love how this opening. Yeah, some people do. Some people think it's really annoying. Hello, 11 degrees, brr. 11 degrees even in Celsius is really bad. Well, for me anyway. Am I freezing like internet freezing? Because it's really warm here, so I'm all right? Really? I'm coming in clear? Oh, good. I just don't look like I am from here. Good. How am I? I'm good. But unfortunately, Seraph's not that great. Seraph has an ingrown claw. His little claw has grown into his little paw pad. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take him to the vet later. Yeah. And he won't let me try and well, I mean, he doesn't let me cut his claws at the best of times. He like tries to bite my face off. He's really easygoing generally, but if you try and cut his claws, he's like, "Huh." And yeah, as a result of that, one of his claws is like well overgrown, and yeah, it's not very pretty. So I think I'm gonna have to fix that. My video is glitchy. Yeah, I thought so. Let me just try and fix that. Let me try to fix that. What's going on? Maybe I just have too many things open. I probably do, you know? Yeah, that might help. That may help. Let me see. Is that any better? Did I perform some magic? Hey guys. Hey guys. Video's a little bit glitchy, but it sounds fine. That generally is what happens. Yeah. Cool, cool. Yeah, I know. My poor guy. He's such an old man, but he's generally really well. Like he does really good. So far, so good. I'll let you know on time as time passes. Hey, crazy person in chat, Blue Flower Bar, how's it going? What did you send me? You sent me something. What did you send me? I'm scared to open my email when you send me things. See how we go. What did you send me, Bloom Flower Bar? It's just opening. I haven't seen anything from you. I do like the thing you sent me yesterday though. Did everyone see the picture of Dali and hang on. I'll show you guys. The picture of Dali and Julie Grant yesterday. If you missed it, you really missed out. I'll show you. Dali is getting around. By the way, he's not here yet. If he does turn up, he may ditch me today because he's been running a trial. I'll share this tab. I'll show you. He's been running a trial for a few hours before this stream. He may turn up in a minute. Let me see. I'll show you. Thank you, Bloomflower Bar, for exposing Dali. Exposing him. They look so cozy together too. What is going on? Dear me. First Lauren, then Julie Grant. What's with these nasty journalist hoes he's getting around with? Like, they look far more cozy than him and Lauren, I tell you what. What is going on there? Hello, Liz. 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 Liz in chat. Liz has helped with today's content. And I mean, she's helped me to coordinate some stuff that's been found from the Internet Archives. Just that. Just that. Nothing private or anything. Nothing private. Stuff that's out there in the public. So shout out to Liz. Shout out. Okay, guys, let's go back. So, oh, I hate full screen. I hate full screen. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Yeah, he's not here. He's ditched me. So it's just me. You're just gonna have to live with just me. So yeah, guys, I'm raising money for. I'm gonna do a bit of a grey hairs. I'm raising money for kitty cat vet bills because they're very expensive. So I may have to like stop the show at some point and just like, yep, we're not gonna keep going until we reach the goal. Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it. All right, let's get into this. So, boing. You were watching Dali until hell started? Oh, really? That's cool, Ruthann. Yeah, he's been running a trial. It's kind of fun. He's busy with real journalists. He's busy with real journalists. Okay, so the Johnson family really are close. You got to give them that. Look, I'm not going to make fun of Lauren for the fact that she's close with her family. I mean, there's plenty of things to make fun of her about. Plenty of things. Plenty. So here's some happy photos of Lauren with her family. And rest in peace to her brother, top right. So the one on the left is her with her remaining siblings, and you recognize the green dress from the dance video with her dad. So her remaining siblings on the left, her sister is adopted, and top right is her brother Jamis, who's named after her dad, also known as Jamie, and yes, he has passed. So rest in peace. And bottom right is her with her dad. Interestingly, that's taken recently. I thought the bottom right one, I thought that was taken a while ago because her face looks a lot like her face in the top right one. So that's her most recent face, the bottom right one. And I gotta give props to her surgeon or cosmetologist or whoever it is because they did a damn good job. Like her most recent face looks like her face from her 30s. I haven't seen it in real life. I've only seen it in photos and photos that she has control over. Like she can fix up and filters, like video filters. Guys, what do you think about the latest face? Like the latest face looks, in my opinion, more like the one in her 30s than the face in the green dress, like the face from October, the face that everyone was making fun of, the face with the big cheeks and the eyebrows and that kind of stuff. Yeah, like yeah, everything's scary, but the latest face is like it's very different. But yeah, I know she's got it filtered big time. Yeah, she has the Burberry scarf on in the most recent picture. Yeah. The latest face is like whatever they've done to her, it's impressive. Like, wow. What do they do? It's like they took the whole thing off and like rejigged it and put it back on again. I don't know what they did. I mean, it's hard to find the woman attractive when you know who she is, but like, being attractive has a lot to do with your personality. Photoshop, yeah. The latest face looks nothing like the face from 3 months ago. Like nothing like it at all. It's so different. So different. And the hairstyle's better too. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, I'm so weirded out by the latest face. I dug on the weekend event at Sundance Film Festival and the after party. Both were Friday evening and after night. This whole thing with, okay, if you're not aware of what the bottom right photo is, they went to the Sundance Film Festival and they listened to this album by Wu-Tang Clan that Jamie, her deceased brother, bought for an undisclosed amount, but it would have been well over $2 million because that's what it sold for prior, and he bought it for more than that. It's a album that no one ever had heard, and they got to listen to it. She posted about it on Hidden True Crime, right? So they went to the Sundance Film Festival, they watched a film, and they had a private viewing of this film and private listening session to this album, which no one's ever heard. And they own it. Well, Jamie Johnson, the deceased, owns it. It's, yeah. Wow. I don't know much about Wu-Tang Clan. I didn't know they had this like magical album thing. Oh my god, is that the one the price gouging farmer guy bought? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he bought it off the farmer guy. Yeah. Never thought she'd ever like Wu-Tang. There's a photo of her with Wu-Tang. Yeah. Okay, anyway, moving on. So that's like they're close. The family's close. Clearly, the family that Wu-Tang's together stays together. Okay, but it's also well established Dad Jamis has quite the criminal record. However, Lauren looks back on this as a loving daughter might. You know, very forgiving. Oh, is that the group who's saying everybody have fun tonight? Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. That's Wang Chung. I don't know. Is it? That's a good song. Yes? Is that them? Don't know. Okay, anyway. So let's have a bit of a look at that. So on the making of Lauren Matthias, is Mindy in chat? Mindy was over in Jay's chat before. Oh no, my Mindy! Are you here, my Mindy? My Mindy? I'm not sure if you're going to come up in this clip, Mindy. I'm sorry in advance if you come up in this clip, Mindy. I know, Mindy, I'm sorry.
Next. You know, and my dad's story, I'm not going to tell his story. I love my dad. My dad's an incredible man. So that's his story to tell. But what happened in the aftermath to our family, to me, is what I want to tell. But that was the beginning of probably years of tumultuous, really, you know, those moments in life where everything changes. In that moment, everything changed. And like the first criminal trial I ever attended in full was my dad's. People don't realize that. I also feel like many things were unfair and wrong about his conviction. He was sentenced the first time only to 5 months. And then, though, federal charges came down for the same thing, which I think are ridiculous. And we went through the same thing again.
So, yeah. All right. So I find it really like, I mean, it's her dad. I get it. She loves her dad. Cool. I don't see her ever questioning anyone else's guilt ever. But all right, to dad. It's just I find it really odd that she's gone through the rest of her life and it's now what 15 years later and she's never questioned anyone else's guilt, really. Really? Like she thinks this is all ridiculous, but everybody else is just guilty. Just guilty. But that can happen to her dad. Everything else is ridiculous, but that can happen to her dad. Okay. Cool. Yep, righto.
And then it was later, and he was sentenced for a lot longer. And through that amount of time, I mean, the things that happened, like overall, like money became an ultimate, like, so here I was about to start my career, but we were also like, as a family, like a debt that I didn't expect all of a sudden came on me too, along with student loans. The house, my mother had a mental breakdown. She's never been the same since. I had to actually move in with her for a little bit into a teeny tiny apartment, and I lived there because there were self-harm concerns. And so I stayed with her. Our house had to be cleared out because we thought we were going to be losing it. I remember actually being in there alone in this empty house with nowhere to go, just crying, where do I go? The siblings sort of all floundered, and we were all just fending for ourselves. I remember so many people came to help, but you learned who your friends were too. You learn the negative parts of humanity too, where people
did some people think that he was guilty? Did some people go, I don't want to hang out with you because your dad's a swindler? Did that happen? Did you find out who your real friends were? Is that what happened? Yeah, did some people say that, maybe he's a narcissist? And maybe that they just, didn't want to hang out with a criminal family? Is that what happened? Because, sometimes people can spread rumors like that. Just saying.
judge you, the people you didn't know, you're like, oh, really? And then where other people are very warm and kind and wanting to help during a tragedy where others, want to not associate with you. My dad was never excommunicated. The ward always continued to visit him and care for him for the most part. And my mother, again, has never been the same since. I don't even know where,
yeah.
I to give it in chronological order would be pointless, but everything happened in years and years from losing our home. I, at one point, was sleeping on a mat in my friend's basement, very grateful for them. I finally started getting asked out immediately after my dad went to prison. I had a friend say to me, I wish my dad would go to prison. Maybe I'd start getting asked out. She actually said that to me.
Do you feel like there was a connection?
I think there was.
Really?
What was that about?
I'm hoping you guys can tell me, but I've definitely thought I was vulnerable. Yeah. I was helpless.
When I got excommunicated, young boys from my daughter's high school started hitting on her because they thought she'd be easy.
Oh, okay. Wait. So after her dad was out of the picture, is that what that's about? I'm a bit confused by all that. So after her dad was out of the picture, I never heard that. Yeah, Liz. I know some people. Sorry, I'm just going to turn my camera off so it's a bit easier for a second. I know some people have watched this whole thing over on Jay's. I can't bear to watch this whole thing, and I'm not awake when Jay is streaming a lot of the time. I can't bear to watch this whole thing. Yeah, so I know some people have watched all of this, but I haven't. And yeah, I've not heard this bit at all. So are they trying to say, and Mindy, you might be able to explain, are they trying to say that because the dad was out of the way, that the daughter is like more available, like more like likely to, I don't know, put out or something like that? Yeah. Don't know. Oh, let's watch a little bit more. Hang on. Wake up, wake up. I'm just going to change internet connections in a second.
Yeah. I feel like I would have like
And they're
dates.
Mormon boys, by the way.
Yeah. I went from like never dating to having like 2 dates a day. Like I was getting asked out so much and I hadn't changed. It was, yeah.
How are you meeting these people? Were you going to like young single adult wards, or were there apps?
No, I was so.
Sorry, guys. We'll come back to this. Okay, because this is not really where I was going, but yeah. Mindy called. Hello, where are you, Mindy? Did you answer the question? Did you answer the question? Where is Mindy? Where's my Mindy? Where's my Mindy? Yeah, what the hell? Hey, Janice. Where's my Mindy? What year was he convicted? Which one? CH, I have a list. I'm going to show you in a minute. Which time? Which time? Just going to see if I can find Mindy. Mindy, there's Mindy. Did Mindy answer? Never mind. 2 dates a day? Sounds like a call girl. I'll buy this creep, Dally Talk. Yeah. In fact, I do have some more evidence, Dally Talk, of you hanging out with these ladies. Not you, Mindy. Don't you worry, Mindy. Don't you worry. Not you. All right, we're going to move on. God, maybe I do need to watch this stupid thing. No offense, Mindy. Okay. So, all right. So we should probably be clear on whether Lauren's dad, Jamis, was an innocent victim of the system, because that's kind of what she's selling, right? This is the idea that she's selling. So let's be clear on that for a minute. Let's just be a bit clear on that. Let me show you something. This is available on Reddit, and it's full of court documents, public court documents you can click on to see their authenticity. And I have included it in the description of this video for all of your reference. So this is the list of compilation of available cases 1997 to 2016, James M. Johnson. Yeah. So May 1997, Office of Attorney Discipline of Utah State Bar filed a five-count formal complaint against Johnson, and he was disbarred in Utah in August 1999. So his disbarment was affirmed then. Let's go down. He was sued for, Johnson et al. Sued the bankruptcy trustee. It's not important. June 6, 2007. Johnson was sentenced to a suspended prison term of 1 to 15 years, 36 months of supervised probation, 6 months in a Millard County jail, and an additional 6 months of electronically monitored home confinement. June 9, 2007, 2 2 men are sentenced for fraud in a dairy case. March 3, 2009, State of Utah versus Jamis Johnson. There's his appeal. March 18, 2009, a grand jury indicted Johnson on 38 counts of wire fraud, mail fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud and mail fraud. The co-defendants were sentenced in 2011, but Johnson is still pending. December 17th, 2009, affirmed Johnson's securities fraud conviction, affirmed the trial's determination that restitution was appropriate, remand for lower court to determine restitution. Now, I've highlighted this one, March 18, 2011, because Lauren wrote a blog post about this one, and we're going to read it today. So March 18, 2011, a federal jury found disbarred Salt Lake City attorney James Melwood Johnson guilty Friday night on 27 federal charges related to a mortgage fraud scheme that used false loan documents and straw buyers. Sound familiar at all? Straw buyers to strip millions of dollars from lenders. Yeah, so that one's interesting to me. September 19, 2011, order of discipline, public reprimand against Roberto G. Kulas. Kulas hired Jamis Johnson and Paul Schwenke to work as paralegals for him when Mr. Kulas hired Mr. Johnson and Mr. Schwenke. That's a funny name. He knew that both had been disbarred for misconduct and that neither was licensed to practice in law. Johnson presented himself as an attorney and filed court documents on behalf of clients using Kulas's signature. Okay. March 22, 2012, Johnson disbarred in New York and denied hearing. I'm not going to read through all these. April 19, 2012, Jamis Johnson appeals the trial court's order revoking and reinstating the terms of his probation. The trial court's determination that Johnson violated a term of his probation was not clearly erroneous, and its decision to revoke and reinstate his probation was not an abuse of discretion, affirmed. June 28, 2012. Oh, hey. How's it going? Sign turn up, did ya? Yeah, not bad.
Figured I would.
How's all this sound? Familiar?
Yeah. He's been a busy boy.
He's a busy boy, eh? Okay, this went on 2012, 2013, 2014. A federal judge on Tuesday sentenced Jamis Johnson to 5 months in prison on his conviction of 27 fraud-related charges. After crediting him with nearly 4 years, he spent in state prison on a separate conviction. And the last one was 2016. Federal Appeals Court upholds convictions of Utah swindler. He's now just titled Utah swindler. Yeah. Jamis Melwood Johnson was convicted of 7 counts of mail fraud, 9 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of conspiracy to commit mail fraud and wire fraud, and 10 counts of money laundering. He appeals the denial of motion for a new trial, challenges the sufficiency of the evidence, and alleges several instances of prosecutorial misconduct, exercising jurisdiction under 28 U.S.C. 1291. We affirm the district court that charges resulted from a scheme that ran from 2005 to 2007, involving loans based on artificially inflated values of residential properties. Sound familiar? True crime is true. Sounds like Lauren's in a bit of denial.
Well, maybe a little.
Yeah. Right. So He sounds like an ethical guy, like his daughter. Sarcasm. Hey, ATS News. Yeah, Mindy, this must be hard for you. Hey, Googie, how's it going? I was floored when her dad's full criminal history came out, the definition of a career criminal, right? Right? Have you seen, you would have seen the latest lawsuit, right? Like, how much does this align with the latest lawsuit?
Oh, for the RICO thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how much is this not surprising?
I do wonder. Yeah, okay. No, there's some stuff I want to look up, but yeah, this is very interesting.
Isn't it? So yeah, guys, you can look all this up. This is all in the description of this video. This post is in the description, and all of these links are in it. And thank you to Statement OK 5086 who has put this all together. It's very comprehensive. And Lauren could look at it too if she would like. But I don't look, here's the thing. I don't blame her for looking at her dad with rose-colored glasses. Most family members do.
Of course.
But then again, if you're somebody who has had a family member who has been through the legal system, has been prosecuted many times, wouldn't you be someone who's more likely to see both sides of the argument when you're covering these things as a journalist? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be someone who's far less likely to be so biased towards prosecutors generally?
Yeah.
Like, where's that come from with her? Like, where? I don't get it. It just makes no sense unless you're just going to take whatever it is that's going to get you money.
That's what it feels like. And it's,
That's
I
what it
don't
feels-
understand how any family member who believes, okay, perhaps naively, but believes that her family member was wronged severely by the system, by prosecutors, would then be jumping on the state, simping over the state every chance she gets.
She simps. You are 100%
disgusting.
right. It is.
You know, you think about like Zachariah Anderson, and Solomon Anderson, everything that family's been through.
Yep.
You wouldn't never see him just it's changed him so much. It's given him a new perspective. And I don't understand how she can then just go and have so little morals that she just simps just to make money is what it feels like. I don't see any other reason.
Most people who have experienced an injustice are changed forever. For us, it was the Zachariah Anderson case.
Yeah.
For a lot of people in chat, it was a Delphi case. Yep. But since we witnessed it with the Zachariah Anderson case, we've seen it over and over again. But yeah, it's usually one case that does it when you see
that wakens
somebody, that wakes you up and goes, and you see that the prosecution can just make shit up. It's possible that the cops aren't always right, but in this instance, she's been on the other side of it. Someone she loves has been taken to court, and she truly believes in her heart, supposedly, that her dad is innocent of something. I don't know which of these, but innocent of something. And still, she's willing to just go simp for the state. So I get it. Well, I do get it, actually. I do get it. I know from covering true crime cases for the last few years that there's no money in not simping for the state.
No.
No. The money is on the prosecution side. The money is, they're so guilty. If when people come over to me and go, oh, you're grifting for the killer, when I am saying that no, they're innocent till proven guilty, I laugh at them because there's no money in that.
No.
There's no money in that. This is like zero compared to the big channels who are out there doing the body language analysis on the defendants and saying, "Oh, look how much of a narcissist they are. Look at them laughing."
Yeah.
That's where the money is.
Yeah. I mean, we
Anyway,
just want a fair trial. We want them proven guilty
process.
and don't want things to be twisted and manipulated that just aren't true.
Yep. And thank you. I'm getting some donations for Seraph. I have one here from Kathleen. Thank you so much on PayPal. And I think I got another one on PayPal as well. Just a minute. Let me just check. But before we do that, we have Googie for the Sweet Kitty, $20. Thank you so much. And we have Dr. Vonda K, $9.99 for the kitty too. Thank you so much. Hey, Bloomflower Bark, send email again. Keep streaming. Oh, I'm saving that. I'm saving it because thank you for the $2. I have something to show, Darlie, but it'll be a little bit later when we talk about Graybae. There's a little bit of a hint. Thank you. I have it now. And I do have another PayPal. I just need to bring up who it was. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, I do. I do need vet bills are very expensive. So next time Lauren and her siblings encounter a juror or he encounters them, guys, this story is wild. You tell me whether you think this really happened or not. Darlie, I don't think you know about this.
I don't.
No.
Or if I do, I forgot. So.
And thank you, First Lady. Yeah, we do. We call out the unfair things going on in the legal system and the way people are reporting on them. That's what we do. Oh, it was you? Hello. Thank you for the other PayPal. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. So kind. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, all that cash is going to go to the vet, but that's cool. Okay. So this is wild. Now, Lauren had a blog spot back when, before she met John, and it went for years and years. Like, what was it? How long did it even go for?
Oh, the blog?
The blog, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Years. Yeah. She wrote and she wrote and she wrote and she wrote.
There was a lot of content there we could have done. We could have been really nasty.
Yeah, we could have.
We could have had a field day with it. We could have had streams of content.
Yeah.
But no, we are trying to have some kind
of.
We
were nice.
We are nice. All things considered, we are actually quite respectful.
We're fairly nice.
Because we could do really trashy content on her. And it would be so easy and so fun.
It would be easy.
No.
Okay, so this has been brought to our attention, and when I read this, I was like, "Oh wow, okay, is this real? Like, did it really happen?" It's kind of in the realm of the whole John falling out of a truck when he was 5 years old.
Oh,
right.
Found out that can happen, but I don't think it happened to him.
Well, I don't think that happened either, right? But also, it sort of paints a bit of a story of like who Lauren became as a reporter, because she does this whole like once the jury gets out, I must get the interview with the juror thing.
Right.
Yeah.
They love that.
They love that, the interview with the juror thing, right? And it's almost like I would stop at nothing to get the interview with the juror, like I'd chase him down the street. So is this the first time that happened, is my question, because she said in the interview with Mormon Stories that her first criminal trial that she sat through was her dad's. So, yeah.
Can I just point out, like, if it's a high profile case like Lori Daybell or Murdaugh or whatever, and you got some reporters chasing after a juror, okay, it's still, they don't like it. I mean, most jurors don't like it, and it's annoying and they're exhausted. But if it's just a random trial that happens every single day,
Yeah.
and you have a family member now running up to a juror, and I haven't read this, I don't know what it's gonna say. That's security concern worthy. Like, you need a bailiff to intervene. To have a family member there trying to ask questions about why the juror did something, if that's where this is going.
Oh, just wait.
Okay. We'll see.
Just wait.
We'll see. Okay. Okay.
Oh, did you see that? I saw a video of a child falling out of a car on
Yes.
YouTube. It was wild. Child was okay. Mum arrested though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I
that
sent
too.
that to you last night. I was
Oh,
like,
you sent it to me. It's like,
I thought of
"Is
John.
this what happened to John?"
Yeah,
Yeah, but John got hit by a semi though,
that's true. Okay.
right?
And I'm not laughing at that's horrendous, but I just like
Yeah. I vote for a weekly trashy stream. Maybe. Thinking about it.
it would be nice.
You know
It
what
would
I
be so
am
much fun.
thinking about doing? Because I still haven't done it. I have not watched the Judy Ron stream.
Oh, yes, we have not.
We have not. And I
That-
think it deserves a viewing. In fact, I don't think Christina's seen it. So maybe we need to run it for Christina. Yeah. Anyway, 20th of March 2011. And let's put this in perspective, guys, because that aligns with that one that I highlighted, the federal one. Yeah. She blogs this. Darlie, do you want to do the honors? You got enough energy or not? I can do it.
no, I can do it. I mean,
All right.
I'm exhausted, but I can do it.
All right.
It's been a big day, guys. I streamed 3 hours today, and now I'm here. Well, and I worked 8 hours, but yeah.
Well, there's that.
Verdict. March 20th, 2011. I didn't get to hug him goodbye. Aww.
Yeah.
At 9 p.m.
We need to turn it down. We're having StreamYard problems. Just turn
Oh,
it.
crap. Okay, just that's fine. Insert sad music.
Sad music.
I must have looked awfully strange to passerbys at 9 p.m. on a Friday night while I banged and shook the door of the federal court building downtown. Pace was in a tree. Huh? Relaying what he saw to us as he peered into the courtroom.
Pace was in a tree.
Huh?
Pace was in a tree. Yes.
Pretty sure the courtroom would be open, sweetie.
Pace. No. Okay, that's at 9 p.m. Right? On a Friday night. Okay, picture this. Sicily, 1929. Right? Picture this. It's Friday night. It's 9 p.m. Federal court building downtown. Her brother is in a fucking tree. He's an attorney. He's not 10.
Well, I mean, this was 2011, so
He's an attorney.
well now he is, but Lauren was born in what, 1980?
Yes.
Pace might be younger than her.
Okay, let's put this in perspective.
Okay, let's say
right?
he's my age. Best case, 35.
He's still not a kid.
He'd be 21. So
Best
he's
case.
climbing
He's still not a
into a
kid.
tree outside a courthouse. Nothing sus there.
He's 28. At that point, he's 28 or 30 at that point. He's older than Lauren, right?
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's why I was saying, okay, maybe he's younger. He's younger. He's, my age. He's 20, 21.
Regardless, at that point, he is not a kid. Right? What's
Okay.
he doing up a goddamn tree? What's he doing up a goddamn tree?
I don't know. I was trying to see if he can look down any women's shirt. I don't know.
I
He
would
was
like to know I would like to know when Pace got his lawyer's license. I would like to know if a lawyer is up a fucking tree. Tree climbing shaming.
he was shouting, "Dad's in there. So is Adrian and Jamie and Ella. The jury just entered." What kind of courthouse is this where you can see into the courtroom from a tree? This isn't, and especially this is a federal courthouse. They're pretty grandiose.
And he's hiding in a fucking tree.
I didn't get to hug him goodbye. I must have looked awfully strange to passerbys. That's said twice.
Compared to her brother, not really. She's on the ground at least. Well, I mean, she hasn't confirmed she's on the ground, but
No, you got that line in there twice, by the way. So you need to scroll down more.
right. No, I didn't. Did I?
Or did she do it?
She probably didn't.
The jury is reading the verdict. Gee, Wally, there's a verdict. Pace relayed back to us. The jury is leaving. There's a verdict. Gee, Wally. Clark and Ben then shouted, "Hurry, Lauren. They've just opened a door over here." I ran to the side of the building. Feet don't fail me now. Pace climbed down from his tree, and the five of us bolted in the door, past the security and x-rays, not handing over our phones, climbing the stairs at full speed like Bugs Bunny, and running into the familiar courtroom that we can all of a sudden get into now. So we could have just
been in there anyway without being up the tree.
So can I point out that I don't think the security guards would be okay with you not handing over your phones and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like, what's this running thing? What you can't run in a courtroom, can you?
I mean, I imagine in courthouses people are running pretty often to get to somewhere on time. Okay, Ella was in tears. And my dad was being handcuffed. It took my paw. He said goodbye. I said goodbye loudly so he could recognize my voice. And I let him touch my face because he can't see me apparently, and know that I was there since I knew he couldn't see me. Holy shit, that's really where she was going with it.
Oh. What?
Really? He was legally blind back then too?
Wait, is that okay?
I mean, maybe this courtroom was on the first floor.
Well, or was he like facing forward and she was back there and he went like that, or?
Yeah, it sounds like BS. Usually in federal courtrooms, there's not only no windows, there's no trees. Yeah. Like, okay, so there's a tree hanging outside a window that somebody could just climb down if he wants to escape. I mean, there's security there seems a little lackluster. I'm going to be honest. And I don't know. I'm used to like Okay.
No, Googie. This is from her blog, which is now like taken down, but it's possible with magic to get to it. Magic.
Yeah. Well, okay, he's blind as a student. Wow. Okay, well, you know what? Say what you will about this guy, but he really accomplished a lot in life. He overcome the hurdles of blindness.
Yep.
And even though he was blind, he was able to achieve defrauding people and committing numerous felonies, all without his eyesight. And that is impressive. That is impressive. It's not easy to do fraud and the paperwork and, cheating people. Like, you usually need to see the documents you're forging and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you usually do, actually. He managed to swindle a lot of people with no sight.
I'm not sure what it says about him.
You know how there's the Tinder swindler? There's like the
Yeah.
blind swindler as well. It was very determined.
Yeah.
No one suspects the blind guy.
I don't know. I just wonder if, like, he goes around parking lots, like, trying to find the bus. and whenever somebody helps him, they just lose their wallet magically.
Blindly swindling Utah. That could be a reality show.
He's robbing people blind. Yes.
You win chat today. You win. You. Scott Longley wins. Best chat of the day.
I know he's not completely blind. But, well, I mean, okay, he's not completely blind. He's legally blind. So he has some sight. Now, the way she's writing this freaking blog, it's like he's Helen Keller over there. Well, no, Helen Keller couldn't hear. But she's acting like he can't. Like he's Stevie Wonder. Oh my God.
Bravo, Scott. Bravo. Everyone appreciates you.
I was the only blind person I could think of. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Even though, since I knew he couldn't see me, we had all tried to get there as fast as we could when my papa's attorney called to say the jury had finished deliberating. I was getting ready to meet my family for a late dinner when Clark's text came to me. Oh no, he interrupted dinner?
No, not dinner!
A succulent dinner?
Not dinner! No.
I know Helen Keller
Literally
was
at dinner, enjoying a dinner, and they're coming up to me and making me feel unsafe when I'm not doing anything.
We have to have our dinner moment. We can't interrupt the dinner. The dinner.
And yes, I know Helen Keller was deaf and blind. She was just the first blind person that popped in my head. Then I went with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, she eventually learned to speak. All right, no more Helen Keller jokes. We like Helen Keller.
Yeah, she's cute.
Anyway, where were we?
Verdict's in. Go to courthouse. I jumped in the car that very moment. But still, Clark, Ben, Tasha, Pace, and I were all left outside. Why the fuck were you just climbing a tree then? If you got the text that the verdict came in.
I'm confused. We all tried to get there as fast as we could when my dad's attorney called to say the jury had finished deliberating. I was getting ready to meet my family for a late dinner when Clark's text came to me, verdict's in, go to courthouse. I jumped in the car that very moment, but still Clark, Ben, Tasha, Pace, and I were all left outside. So they left after the whole tree incident. They all left, and then they got a call to say the verdict's in, and she jumps in the car. But I'm confused. I forget it. Whatever.
No,
it's hard to make shit up.
Yeah. Jamie saw us as soon as we entered the courtroom, breathless, and simply said, "Guilty on all counts." Oh no. Uh,
Yeah.
oh boy, he did not see this coming.
Golly.
Sorry. I'm making fun of the fact that I think his eyesight is probably better than he claims.
Could you just read it?
Why do you bring me on here?
I don't know. I'm going to demote you to junior executive producer.
No. Okay, where
Anyway,
was I?
be true. There.
Jamie saw us as soon as we entered the courtroom, breathless, and simply said, "Guilty on all counts." It couldn't be true. Someone repeated it again. And that's when my dad said goodbye. And when I learned an absence of a hug could cause so much pain. Why didn't they let me hug him? Why, Wally? Why?
Okay, imagine if, like, okay, imagine if Richard Allen was allowed to go hugging, like, Kathy Allen after he was found guilty, how much, like, she would go on and on and on about that. Imagine.
We left the courtroom and walked down the halls toward the front door, the door I had been banging when no one heard. Oh, is that your boyfriend's name? Just don't tell John. The security guard.
Blindsided him. She would make a big deal.
The security guard who had become our friend the past weeks. Oh, do you have a stalker then too? Walked us out. He locked the door behind us, and the 8 of us simply stood on the front steps of the federal court building for at least a half hour. We watched from afar as my dad was put into a car across the street. Wait, so you can see the area where inmates are loaded into the car to go to jail? That seems like another pretty big security risk, just saying.
How convenient.
Yeah. Knowing again he couldn't see us. Couldn't see much, apparently. I couldn't fathom. None of us could. And we talked about how it didn't seem possible after seeing the trial. Hearing the witnesses and understanding the case, my dad's attorney, Rob, came out and took time to be with us before leaving. And he took time to be with us before leaving, and he was one of the first to start hitting on me. And it was so weird. And I got my first date that very evening.
Yeah, and then I got another one later. So 2 in one day.
With the bailiff.
Yeah.
And then the judge asked me out.
Yeah.
We will stood on the steps. Oh, Lord, sweetie.
Oh, dear.
I saw a juror out front by the curb seeming to be waiting for a ride. He was the one I always thought looked smart and well-dressed. I ran down to him because he wanted to date me, too. He was on his cell phone, and I asked if I could talk. And he spoke to the person on the phone. "Sweetheart, can I call you back? I think I got a date." One of the defendants... crazy family is here and wants to speak with me. I summoned all my siblings when I realized this was really going to work. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
No juror would want this. And no judge would want this. No bailiff or security guard, whatever they call there, would want this. You are intimidating a juror who's going to possibly serve on another case. The reason judges go out of their way to be respectful to the jury, well, many reasons, but a big one is so they have as good a time as possible. So it's not a brutal and grueling process. So they'll come back to serve on a jury again. So harassing a juror, a family member, is just no, it's bullshit.
It's
And it would be
absolute
appalling if
bullshit.
it was true.
I
But
hope it's
it's
not true.
no, I'm sure it's not.
I hope it's not true. Hey, Mindy, yeah, to anyone who complains that we're talking about her family, it's HTC's bread and butter to talk about how the family shapes the criminal. Fair game, in my opinion. Yes, and she talks about other people's family all the fucking time, right? And I feel, for some reason, I feel bad swearing at you, Mindy. You're so sweet. Um, yeah, but she has no problem bringing just regular everyday citizens families into her podcast world, talking crap about them, talking crap about the families of victims, hunting
Okay,
down jurors on the street
so
regularly.
she got Pace Johnson, her lawyer brother, and all her other siblings there. Oh, thank you, Kay.
Yes. Are you saying thank you to your cat for bringing you a drink?
No, I said Kay for telling me my mic was a little hot.
Oh, right. I thought
Uh,
that was so weird. It was just like, oh, thank you.
no, I was turning my mic down.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, just we're calling out the hypocrisy.
okay, well, let's carry on.
I really hope this didn't happen.
I summoned all of my siblings when I realized this was really going to work, asking one of the jurors questions, someone that just found my dad guilty. He was kind. I knew he wanted a date. I asked how it worked, how it happened. And he offered to take me to Red Lobster. We all gathered around him. And I gave him my lobster roll.
Dude, you gathered around him? That's freaking 5 of you. Is that right? How many of them are there? Isn't there 5
Yeah,
of
there's
them?
5.
So 5 adults. Because let's just go back. When I first read this, I forgot because of the way she phrased it, because Pace is up in a tree. Right? And this is from a while ago, it's 2011. And the way she phrases it, it makes it sound like they're kids, like it's a bunch of kids who are sad about their dad being found guilty and they can't understand it. And they see this juror come down, they're like, oh, sir, please explain why you found our dad guilty. Right? And the 5 of the kids all come around and ask this kind man to please explain. But no, it's 5 adults who won't let this guy get in a car and leave, and they're crowding around him. 3 men, 2 women crowding around a man who has just finished his jury service. What is going on? That's not right. This doesn't sound right. Hella, you were freaked out about Dali saying thank you to the cat that brought him a drink. Yeah, he was like, thank you. This is what is actually going on if it's true. I can't believe they chased a juror down and crowded around him. How disgusting. That's what she's describing. If it were me, if I was the juror, I would be like, alert button on my phone, SOS, help, let me out of here. Is it illegal? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Sorry, where were we up to?
Yeah, he was kind. I asked how it worked, how it happened. We all gathered around him. He said that they deliberated for 7 hours, that they threw out a lot of the shady testimonies, that they were careful and deliberate, and that they had found my dad innocent on how it works on the majority of all counts as they went down their list. But he explained when they got to that last count, conspiracy. And as they read about it, they weren't so certain and they decided guilty, guilty, guilty. And because of the law, once guilty of conspiracy, he was guilty of all of the above.
Huh?
I mean, the jury has already been dismissed, so it's probably not illegal, but it's something that the court would take note of and not be pleased.
It sounds like the guy just wants to go home.
Yeah. We asked him why they felt my pa was guilty for such, and he explained that although they knew my dad's signature was forged on documents, the jury was unsure if my dad had given permission or not for his signature to be forged. This shocked me as I had seen witness after witness testifying.
Hang on. How can the jury be unsure if my dad had given permission or not for his signature to be forged? There's no such thing as permission for your signature to be
Well,
forged.
it would be conspiracy, though.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
couldn't believe it had all come to this. My dad's fate had hinged on whether he had given permission. We thanked the juror and he said he was sorry. We were all left again and finally decided to cross the street to the sushi restaurant. Yay, sushi! And I ordered the mussels. It was happy hour. Woohoo!
Yep. Yep. Wow. God.
I haven't cried yet. I have felt it. I have been angry and sad and hurt and dazed. I had breakfast brought to me by a friend and cake from another. Ah, boy, breakfast, cake, and sushi. Yum. I was fed until noon, but I haven't cried. I believe I was waiting for my first date. I mean, to write this first, to share it, to experience the reality that is real.
The reality that is real.
So many boys, so little time. To accept it, to understand that last night really happened, and tomorrow it still will have happened. It's almost 3 a.m. I also haven't been sleeping, but tonight now I believe I can do both. I will finally cry and I will sleep tonight. Tomorrow I can do the same. And on Monday, I can work on moving on. I can realize that the 2 years of anticipation of angst and fear is over. Okay, I could
Okay.
say something else that it sounded like, but I won't. Not with the outcome I wanted. Rather, it was the one I feared, but it has come. Unlike me with John. Now, rather than worry, I can heal.
Sally.
Oh, did I say something? Sorry.
Dear.
I will miss him, my father. I wonder now if he will be absent at my wedding. Oh, I'm sure you'll have a third soon. Or see my first child being born. Or when that child will meet their grandpa Jameis. But I also wonder if he'll have an amazing garden like Martha Stewart just outside his cell.
What? Oh, hang on. No, I know about this. Martha Stewart, she was in federal prison and like one of those cushy ones, kind of like Elizabeth Holmes, you know?
Yes.
And yeah. And she had a little garden outside her cell.
And maybe my father will become best friends with Snoop Dogg as well. And he'll open his own brand of home goods. and start a cooking show.
This is so dumb.
Uh, and what kind of friends he'll make in federal prison, what stories he'll tell, and what book.
Oh, the
I don't want to know.
friends. I don't
And
know
what
about his friends.
book he'll now have time to write. In a way, he's been set free. We all have.
Do you want me to take over?
No. As my dad said in this letter he wrote to his children, frankly, I don't know what lies ahead for me, in fact. And Lauren responded, don't call me Frank. This family of ours is hitting that dynamic that all families experience, and we are all being swirled like stars at the edge of some whirling galaxy out to form our own worlds. It's time for that more than ever. I have an unwalked path in front of me, a whirling galaxy of cease and deceases ahead. It is beautiful, and I sigh that relief.
Oh God, I sigh that relief that's over. Jesus Christ.
Beautiful. It's still real to me, damn it.
Holy hell. That juror would still be having PTSD. I need to find that juror. I don't think he exists,
No.
but no. Wow. Holy hell. She is a horrific writer. Yeah, look, I mean, maybe she improved a bit, but then like she hired Grayson or, started stealing copy from Annie Ellis.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, allegedly. Um, that is from a blog post from 20th of March 2011, which does align with, let me show you the date. There is a article, lawyer guilty in mortgage fraud scheme, March 18, 2011. Federal jury found disbarred Salt Lake City attorney Jamis Melwood Johnson guilty Friday night on 27 federal charges. So Friday night is that Friday night she's talking about, related to mortgage fraud. Yep. That used false loan documents and straw buyers to strip millions of dollars from lenders. Judge ordered Johnson taken into custody after the verdict was returned and set sentencing for July 18. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he was wrongfully convicted many times.
I believe it.
Yeah, many
Poor little fella.
times. Yeah. John's a daddy now. I mean, he's out. Like he's out, and her dad's out, and he gets to be with her son, and they're all happy families. It seems. We'll see what happens with the lawsuit, the RICO lawsuit that he's named in. That's all happy families too. They're almost all named in it except Lauren.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good Mormon man. Now, and I know you have to head off, Dolly.
Yeah.
But before you do, we are going to talk a little bit about Grayson's smash up. And since you're such a big fan of Grayson, I did want to show you something. I do have a little bit of evidence against you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So something's come my way. I thought maybe we need to talk. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? What is going on? Like, and we've seen the one of you and Lauren. What happened at that courthouse?
We
What
had a
is-
menage a trois.
A menage a trois. Dear
Uh,
me. Now, this is why you keep simping over her. This is where the whole Graybae thing came from.
it was my nickname for her.
This is where it all came from. This is why you started calling her Graybae from the beginning. Not happy. Not happy.
Don't get
Clutches
jealous.
pearls. Clutches pearls. Dolly, you already had a date. Yes. Do the cats know?
No tequila shots were involved.
No.
Oh,
This is terrible. A throuple. Not a throuple. No.
Ruffle, whatever.
Look at you. You look too happy.
I do. I'm a player. What can I say?
Dolly, you scoundrel. You scoundrel. I mean,
Uh.
really. Now we have you and Lauren. We have you and Julie Grant, and now we have you and Grayson. What is going on? Next it'll be you and Brian Netton.
Or me, Nancy Grace.
Yeah. we already know about that. That was years ago.
Oh God.
What is happening? Okay, cool. All right. So you
right.
can run if you want. Off you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't
go.
want to see you. Get out. Get out.
Fine.
Bye.
Uh.
Dear me. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. Okay, guys. So Grayson case. Something else has come my way. Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful subscriber, my source in this matter. Where did it go? Hang on. Go back to here. Back to here. We have photos, guys. We have photos of the. Oh, where am I? Not that one. I need to get myself back over here. Cool. Yeah, we have photos of the smash, the Doordash smash. Want to see them? Whoops! How did I get taken off the screen? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Yeah, how did I have to show you? I have photos, so I need to thank the lovely source who gave them to me. Oh, not that. So, in other news, we have pics. Ready? Okay. That would be DoorDash driver. Yeah, peeps. It's actually a bit worse than I thought. A little bit worse than I thought. But so he was driving the, is it a Honda? Yeah, Honda Civic, I think. Dali and Trisha. I don't want to know. Yeah. I might put your chats up on screen, see what you guys think. So these didn't come, like, when my subscriber who gave me the police report requested it, the photos weren't available straight away, so they had to go and download them and supply them, I think, by email, and they came through a few days later. And so they were forwarded on to me, and so I had to like unzip them and have a look at them. So thank you. And now we have, I think, about 11 to look at. That's a 12-mile-per-hour crash at the most, probably less than that. Yeah, okay. So let's look at more of them. Plume fail bars. Just wait, guys. I'm finding so much more about Dali as I dig. He's a dirty man. Oh dear. Well, in Lauren's chat that day, one of the gems was saying that Dali is a creepy, creepy man. Okay. So that is Graybae's car. And it is on in In this part of the world, that would be the driver's side, but it's not. It is the passenger side. So that's a bit of damage. I mean, it looks bad, but I mean, okay, so 12 miles per hour is what? I don't know, 25 kilometers an hour. I'm just trying to put that in like normal units. It's not very fast. Doesn't look too bad. It's a fender bender. I mean, I'd be pretty upset if that happened to me, but yeah, I guess it's not like it no one to be killed from it. Looks like a pretty good hit. I wonder how fast the other driver was going. That 75,000 plus, I don't think so. Well, the 75,000 is not for the cars at all. It's for her medical expenses, including her pain and trauma, anxiety, whatever. So it's nothing to do with the cars. Looks like a pretty good smack, but hard to visualize all the things she's claiming. Yeah. Airbags didn't even go off. Yes, it did say in the police report that there was nothing like that. Okay. Oh, if you converted it for me, that looks like the amount of damage from someone driving about 25 miles per hour to me about 41 kilometers. Yeah, so that's about as much as fast as we can drive in like a school zone around here, which is pretty slow. Oh, look, that's Graybae. I think that's Graybae. Looks like her. A little bit of stuff strewn all over the ground. Looks like a bit of the oh, look over there next to her feet. Is that a bit of the bumper over there? $75,000 for mental health. Nah, it wasn't even the driver's side. Yeah. If that had been into the driver's side, I could totally imagine it causing you some sort of like she's saying it was she told the cops that her back was sore. I could see her back being quite sore if that went into the driver's side. Yeah. Let's keep going. That's her meaty thigh. Is she wearing Ugg slippers in heat? Well, it happened March. She ripped it with her teeth. Okay, so that's a better view of it in situ. So that's the back of the Doordash driver's car heading towards Graybae's car. So yeah, there's the front of his bumper is actually coming off. All right, and there's a bit closer in on her side of her car. What are you guys talking about? There could be some projection there. I need to watch this bit. He intentionally did not the John credentials part. Yeah. I'm no accident reconstruction person, but looked like she may have sped out in front of him. He said she was, they both say that the other one was going too fast. My opinion is they should have both been going really slow, like so slow that it was impossible for this to happen. There are pedestrian crossings. like it's an intersection with pedestrian crossings for each side. On all 4 edges, there's pedestrian crossings. So I don't get why both of them are not slowing right down when they get to that intersection, and there's no one's getting up enough speed through that intersection for this kind of thing to happen. They both should be given way. So I think it should be like both of their faults, really. I side with DoorDash driver just because, well, there's that. Well, I don't think there should be a lawsuit, so therefore, yes. Yeah, I feel terrible for this guy because he's just gone through life for 2 years thinking it's all over, and probably, yeah, that the insurance has sorted this all out, and then he gets landed with a goddamn lawsuit from this bitch. So what the hell? Yeah, well, the police report says no intoxication, so if there had been any intoxication, then it's too late to prove it. So, no video at all, dash cam, surveillance, doorbell. Look, if there is any video, it would have to be in discovery. It's possible there's some video getting about, and if it comes out in discovery, then we'd find out at trial, which is in November this year. So we'll just see if it gets that far, hey? We'll just see if it gets that far. Yeah. But that's all that's in the police report. Yeah. Who received a ticket? No one, because the cops weren't called, right? So she went to the cops 3 hours later to file this police report. And these photos, I believe, were supplied by her because she's the one who went to file the police report. So they weren't called out to the scene or anything like that. These are from the complainant. So it's not just that it's a no-fault state. Like, this was in private property, right? And you can see the pedestrian crossings there, right, the back. So it's 4-way intersection, private property, like it's a parking lot in a apartment complex, 4-way intersection, and those pedestrian crossings are on all 4 edges. So I just don't get why they're both not just completely slowing down and giving way for potentially pedestrians at all 4 sides, and how anyone can get up enough speed for this to happen. Yeah. So it pisses me off that for like 5 to 7 days before the end of the statute of limitations, she's issuing a lawsuit, not just to him, but to DoorDash, right? Because in my opinion, it's just an opinion, but in my opinion, she's doing this because she thinks she's going to get money from DoorDash, which she's not. And DoorDash and their subsidiaries have come along and gone, no, that's not how it works. Grace Senor, that's not how it works. We are not responsible for our drivers when they have accidents. And if you're found to be even a little bit responsible for this, you're going to pay for us having to defend ourselves in this matter. So you're going to any damages to us. Sorry, not sorry. Standard response, because people try this on us all the time. Silly, silly. Lawsuits are really stressful. Yes. Yes. So she's playing a really silly game. Was she working for LM at the time? No, she was not working for LM at the time of the incident, but she was working for LM at the time that she filed the lawsuit. So this is back in 2023 when she was living in Kansas. But just before the statute of limitations ran out in March of 2025, she got this idea somewhere to file this lawsuit. So where'd that come from? That's what I'd like to know. Just all of a sudden just decide to sue. Oh, I had this accident nearly 2 years ago with this DoorDash driver. Oh, DoorDash? Ooh, they have some money. Did you sue? No, the insurance company sorted out the damage to the car. Oh, did you get hurt? Oh, maybe. I'm sus. I am sus. Hopefully he has a good lawyer who does his homework and finds all of this. Yeah. Well, kind of at a point now where if you just search her name, probably would find an awful lot now. Yeah. I bet she had help coming up with the idea to sue at the last minute. Yeah, well, it was really close to the 2 years. Really close. Explains everything. Smells like Lauren Matthias. Well, you know what else? Like, did you remember from the body cam, the one where they got Pace on the phone? She was like, oh, hey, Pace. They sound like they knew each other. They sound like there was some friendship going on there. Like, I just wonder how much influence Pace has over the decision making. Pace and Mr. Doe as well, like D-Stan, because like they're all buddies, right? Like it seems to me that there's this buddy kind of relationship going on with Pace and Dustin Doe. Obviously the dad, Lauren, all of them. There's this litigiousness, like we're lawyers, we can do stuff, we can send out cease and desist and we can sue people. Oh, Grayson, you're one of us now. Like, oh, what did you say about getting hit by a DoorDash driver? In Kansas? Oh, we might know someone who practices in Kansas. Be interesting to see if her lawyers in Kansas have any connection with Pace or D-Stan. But yeah, it's just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she decides to file this lawsuit at that point. She didn't before. And don't forget that Mr. Doe, he filed for a civil stalking injunction because someone was saying things he didn't like. Yeah. So makes you wonder where all this stuff's coming from. The Great Pace probably gave her advice. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she came up with it all on her own. It just seems to me like there might be a bit of chitty chat going on. Didn't she say she suffered from life-altering injuries from that? Yeah, but I mean, then again, she was also having the worst 6 months of her life just now because of the stalker. So did he have insurance? Yeah, they both had insurance. So they both had insurance, and I assume that's the reason why no damage to the cars was included in her lawsuit, because you'd think that would have all gotten sorted out at the time. Yeah. I'm guessing a lawyer chased her too. You think Lauren talked her into it? I don't think she would have needed much convincing. Those two are cut from the same cloth. Yeah. All right, guys. That was fun. And thank you to all of those who have help me with this content. And I appreciate all of you who have helped with my little guy. Blue Jay says, no shock, Lauren had to get a nose job all lives. Thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. And Justin says, true crime is true. It is real. Never forget. Member for 17 months. Oh, well. Justin's always been around. It's good to have you, mate. And Mosscode, welcome, new member. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the Judy Ron thing. Thinking about reviewing it. Who in chat hasn't seen it? I've never watched it. Not the whole thing. How long would it take me? Do I have the patience for it? Think about doing it between now and the Curry Richards trial. You haven't? Ooh. Yeah, do I attack that? Oh, you haven't watched it either, Felicia? Wow. You haven't seen it either? Really? Wow, that's an untapped gold mine then. Watch it, it could be funny. Oh, maybe we should. Oh, Dolly and I could rip that one. I don't like biased cops at all. I could really go to town on that. Dear me. Lauren running to a cop on a YouTube channel day after the 9-hour live, that could do that. I think you might have me. I think you might have me. Tip Heller, a groomer would probably be much cheaper to get Sarah Snell's clip. It's not. It's actually grown into his paw, though. I think he might need anesthetic. Unfortunately, I think it's gotten a bit too much for a groomer. Yeah, I think he needs to go to a vet. Yeah, bias MoEx cops. Yeah, I think this might be a job for Dali and I. I think it might be on. I think we might be doing the Judy Ron stream. It might take a few streams though, like it did for the Trisha one. Yeah. Okay. I unsubbed to Judy Ron after the Lauren shit show. It was so bad. Yeah, I'm not subbed to him at all. But I think Dali might be. Or I hope there's no photos of you and Judy Ron, Dali. Please. Don't let me find out that you've been getting about with him. Just saying. And I've always loved Judy Ron. Well, I can't promise you I'm going to go easy on him, first best lady. I love you, but I can't promise you. Shh. Let's go. The parts I've heard it's painful. I do have a clip I used to play a fair bit. The police, they characterized her as an agitator. An agitator. That's Christina. My stalker, she's an agitator. They said, go around the bar and avoid her. Lauren told on herself on the Judy Ron stream, and she spoke about the Saturday night. And this is before we showed the Saturday night metaglasses footage. Yeah, because remember, Lauren left it out of her declarations, the whole Saturday night thing. But she said that on the Judy Ron stream. And we showed that clip of her talking about the Saturday night. So it was Lauren who told on herself, and the other person who spoke about the Saturday night was Laurie Hallis. So those two clips, we showed those before the Metaglasses Saturday night stuff came out. So Lauren, sometimes leakage. See, now I know what leakage means. I thought it was something to do with, adult diapers. Maybe it is for John. But yeah. Agitator. Yes. Surprises are great. Love it. Love it. How many skeletons do you have in your closet, Dolly? I'm very worried. That's why I haven't watched it all, because of disappointment. Yeah. All right. I think we're on, guys. I think we're going to do the Judy Ron thing. We've got a little bit of time to kill between now and Richards. So let's do it. Let's do it. Kill. Love yous all. Love yous all. Hella hilarious today. We never know like what else might come up in between times, but I think we'll do a few streams of reviewing that. And the other thing we haven't watched is the Megan 4-part response, which I don't know if I can handle that. But yeah, we'll see. Cool. All right, guys. I love it. I see you all. Have a great day. Thank you for the help with Sarah's vet. And yeah, pray for him. Poor guy. He's 19, nearly 20. I don't want him to have to go under a general anesthetic. I really hope that doesn't happen. So hopefully it's a little paw. We'll be able to be fixed just with a little bit of something. I don't know. I love you all so much. Mwah. Have a good one. Time for the song.
Her name was Helen. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Donnie and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud, and because she's an 803. To be said.